How fun was it to create our pitch deck with Canva? I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. In this lecture, we are going to talk about data visualization and about all the different tools Canva has to offer to help us tell a story with our data. I will not be building up on top of what we have created so far, but instead simply use a blank presentation to show you all the possibilities Canva has in store for us to add charts and graphs to our slides. Alright, so Canva offers two really powerful features to help us visually represent data. The first one is its template library. If you search for keywords such as data presentation, or chart, or even visual charts presentation in the templates tab of the Canva editor, Canva will show you a bunch of templates to get you started with data visualization. And I particularly recommend these ones with the blue colors. And you can go through them either from within the editor, or another option would be to search for them from the templates library. So for that, let's head back to the Canva homepage, click on Templates here on top and type in your keywords. When you find a template that you like, click on the three little dots and select Preview this template. This will let you flip through the different pages of the template, see the colors and the fonts used in the template, but also browse more presentations similar to this one, thus discovering more options. Also, and this is quite useful, at the very bottom of this preview, you will see a list of tags. So use these tags to discover more content in the Canva library. These are your keys to unlock more good stuff. So let's find a template that we like that contains charts. I will go for this one that has a bunch of graphs in it. Let's apply all 10 pages of this template to our document and explore these graphs. I can see here on page 1 some simple line charts. If I click on one, Canva shows me this menu where I can edit the data from this chart. From here, I see that I can also import my data from a Google Sheet, which is really useful. So there are actually two ways of importing your data from a sheet. The first one is to connect your Canva account to your Google account by using this button right here. I'm not going to do this now, but if you follow the steps, it's a very straightforward process. And the other option, which is my preferred one, is to simply paste the data from your spreadsheet into this box right here. I will start by clearing the existing data from this chart, and then I will go to my sheet, copy the data, and then paste it here in this box. Good. Now let's zoom in on that chart to see what happened. Now this data represents our YouTube channel's audience and where viewers are watching from. So a line chart is probably not the best type of graph to represent this type of information. So let's see what other types of charts Canva has for us. To change the type of chart, you can click on the little arrow here next to the Edit button. And now I can choose between a lot of different chart types. I think a bar chart or even a pie chart will be more appropriate to represent this data about our audience. So let's try that. I think the pie chart looks best. Let me copy this chart to a new page. Now, I want to show you a couple of options for customizing your chart. To see these options, you'll need to have your chart selected. First, you see that we have two tabs here on the left menu, Data and Settings. Data is where you can tweak your numbers or labels, and Settings will give you a few more personalization options, like how you want to show the values and whether or not you want to show the labels on your chart. Next, we have some other options here in the top bar. You can pick a different dominant color for your chart to match your brand, for example. At this stage, you can only pick one color, and Canva will select the other ones for you. You can change the font, its size and color, and you can also animate your chart, just like any other element in Canva via the Animate button right here. So this is when you use templates to create your data presentations. Templates are great because they already have that layout ready for you. Now, let me show you how to create charts from scratch for your presentation. So let's delete all these pages and start with a blank canvas. We are going to search for a tab that says Charts here in the Object panel. Yours might already be pinned in there, or if you cannot find it, look under the More tab. It should be there. Now, click on that Charts tab, and this is what you will see. These are all the types of charts and graphs that Canva lets you customize to represent your data. So let's quickly go through them. The first one here is a progress ring. This allows you to represent a percentage in the form of a ring. So you'll have a couple of sliders here to adjust the percentage, but also the weight of the line for your ring. You can decide to show or hide the percentage label in the center of your ring with this switch right here. And you can also decide whether you want rounded endpoints or straight ones with the last button here. Also, make sure to look at the top bar for more customization options like colors, fonts, and the animations. If you use the little arrow here on top, you will see different kinds of progress charts like progress bar, progress ring, radial progress, and progress dial. Let's come back to our Charts tab. The next thing I want to show you is this little figure icon right here. These are pictograms. They will let you use an icon and use that to represent proportions or statistics. First, you'll have to choose your icon. Let's go for this tree right here. Then use the slider to adjust your data. So if I want to show that 9 out of 10 trees have been planted in the last year, I will have the total item slider set to 10 and the filled items set to 9. And you can also play around with the spacing via this last slider right here. And just like for the other graphs, you can also adjust the colors. So let's make these trees green. There we go. And the rest of the charts are pretty straightforward. They will look pretty similar to what I've been showing you via the template. And this wraps up the lecture, guys. In the next one, I will show you how to add GIFs and embed all sorts of fun, interactive media into your Canva presentation. I will see you there.